I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Alright, I had a slow start this morning. I'm tired. The squatting yesterday, I'm feeling it now. Oh, the shade is like 9:45 and being in the shade is better. Fuck, it's so hot. Anyway, I'm at the bracing step now. So good. So the front wall is done. I'll be backfilled to here. The roof will stop here. So I'll be able to move the snow blower here in front to remove the snow from there. Anyway, it's taking shape. The last few days I've been pushing myself so much, and yeah, it's not good. You know, I didn't enjoy myself as much, so I'm gonna slow things down today, and you know, because I was working with a deadline in mind, you know. Now I'm gonna do the nailing and I'm gonna do the burning after. So I'm gonna set that up and then I'm gonna do the the root cellar. And if I get all of that done before it's time to stop for the day, then I'll start cutting boards for the fence. Right, Raven? You gonna help me? Yes. Okay. All right. I'm done the burning the bottom parts. That should help prevent the rotting because it's in contact with the ground, and then these, they'll be exposed to the sun and the rain, so I just did it. All right, root cellar is ready to be buried. I've added this beam here and the posts just to give it extra support on the roof, and like that I know for sure it's not fucking caving in. There's no way. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring these up to give it support here and there, and then I'll be done. I use those to kind of lift the beam up while I was securing it to the roof. And the temperature in here, even though it's like not really fully buried, so good. It's so comfortable. You know, fuck. I would sleep here. These guys here, so when the laser is here, the beam, the horizontal beam, shines exactly on the black line. So I put the laser right in the middle, and then I put one on each side, and then whoop, I just level it and it's done. So I'm gonna, because I'm in the shade, I'll be able to do some work. Oh, it's windy. It feels good. The wind feels good. So I'm gonna do some milling and I'll go from there. Holy shit, what a drastic change in weather. What are you chewing, buddy? It's so cold today. Yesterday it was like scorching hot. Yes, and now it's like I'm so cold, you know. Anyway, it's easier to put clothes on to take them off. All right, this is what I've done. I wanted to do a more extensive test before I kept cutting, so I need some support because the wind is moving it a lot. Here I was doing it a bit wider because I won't have enough boards. I'm tired. Fuck, it's accumulated, so my patience is very limited and things keep not going right. Anyway, I got this done. Straighten up those posts, and then which lifted this, so I made this. I just removed that 2x4 and we're in business to move the gate. All right, so now it's Sunday, and we took it easy this morning, but now we're all fed and awake, so work starts. More work. Just a sec. It's not as easy as it appears. Okay, so it's not work but duty, you know. Yes, duty and fun. Most of the time. It's not always. Sometimes it's discouraging. All right, I don't know how long it took, but I'm just about there now. I didn't do those poplars because that's what kills my string, so I'll come with the chainsaw to do that. But I did the grass around it. I did the walk to the bathroom. Oh, Bun is there. Hi, Bun. So I'll have the fence here. I had to stop because the engine, although there's gas, keeps stalling. So I'm like, I looked at the oil, and there is some, but it can use a lot more. So I think it's the low oil shut off, if there's such a thing on this thing. All right, I doubled up the strings and they don't come off and they don't rip apart, so I don't change it as often. It's so good, and I did this part, you know, very quickly. So now that's done, but I'm gonna do something I told Divine I was gonna do is I just ran out of gas, so that'll be it. But that looks good, and I figured out how to do the tall grass without having the grass like wrap around the shaft. Is I have to go little, you know, chop several layers. And another cool thing that happened is just towards the end there, when I was doing that side there, I can't see the strings or their color because it's spinning too fast, but I started to see my cutting radius, so it was like I could see my string, and that was perfect. That was pretty cool. So I learned a lot today. It's not a big as big of a challenge as it used to be now. Oh, this hand, when I do this, it's like I have springs in my fingertips everywhere on my hand. It's springy. Fuck, that means arthritis. Yes. Oh, Willow, is it with this one? Oh yeah, with both hands. All right, I'm gonna take a shower, get rid of that wood. All right, I just showered, rested a bit. Now I've put 30 of those in here, and I'm gonna go install them. The next step became evident when it was about removing rocks from over there, because tomorrow evening when I arrive here with the plate compactor, I'm gonna compact that area because it will help it not be so muddy in the spring. So here I want a hole on this side and a hole on that side, and the gate to go on there will be here. I like this, but for fire right now that's no good, and for mosquitoes earlier on it's no good. And then by cutting it we are actually fertilizing the soil. So okay, anyway, next year. All right, I did more. My idea didn't really work. All right, well, the perimeter is done completely. I've laid all those 2x2s or something like that around. So now I'm gonna get the driver. I think it'll be faster than the way I'm doing it, because that's what's taking the time, is driving the rebar in. But for 55 bucks, I think it's okay. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna walk around and count how many pieces of rebar I need to complete the job. All right, I'm on my way back home from picking up the plate compactor. Picked up some gravel, a chain and chain bar for the chainsaw, and some piping to do the chicken drying rack. All right, first layer is done. Second one is on the way. And the front has been done. He hit the building over there a little bit, but I think it's gonna be simple to fix. Yeah. And this I have to temper that side too. How's my wall here? It's still straight. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna work the way it's planned to work. The third layer is done and it's being backfilled. So I don't see any bulging in the metal anywhere. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna work. I hope. I'm gonna have more room here to do the snow plowing, you know, snow removal. This is gonna slope. It's perfect. So it's moving. I just noticed my line isn't quite straight. It's going in a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it pretty good here. It's not the way it was. And inside, so I'm gonna let it sit before I build anything on top, just to see how it's gonna settle. I'm looking if the metal is bulging. I don't see any bulging in the metal. It's moving and it was cracking. Oh yeah, I can see that post. And that moves so much. Fucking hell. House?
Yeah, at first, but not anymore. I'm sure it will be good.
We're gonna make it work. Ah, fuck. But it's... yeah. It was going well until the third layer. So annoying that it moves so much. When I was making my posts, I couldn't believe, you know, I was like, that's never coming apart. Glue and nails, you know? Anyway. All right. I'm on my way to town now. I've got a few hours to drive. Holy fuck, I've seen so many deer on the way back. I even saw a white-tailed buck, and it still had velvet on its antlers, and it was 6 or 8 points. It was bigger than the one last year I got. And I saw a bear, so it's like, but every time I tried to take the GoPro, I couldn't find it in time to record those animals. But now I've got it. Mule deer. Right, we got our station. So I'm going to be cutting and taking the guts out here. I'll have the hose. The killing station will be around here. The boiling, scalding will be here. The plucker will be here. So killing, scalding, plucking, gutting, drying. So I might put that. Oh no, the drying is after we have them on the ice, I think. Yes. All right. We were able to do all 35. I think it's 35. Yeah. Anyway, there's one that was like half dead, so that one we're not gonna. It's a dog chicken. Yes. Your food is there. Maybe I should take away your food. Huh? We're gonna put your food away. Okay, so Saturday morning, and the day starts slow. We were able to stay in bed until 8. Divine woke up with a headache, so she's better now. Okay, so my job today is to deal with the greenhouse, and Divine wants to harvest the onions today and set them up to cure, to straighten this out and to make it strong enough to put at least the first 6 feet from the bottom, so where the joint is there. From there, let's go see down here. Okay, this here too. So this is really what's going that way. Going. Oh fuck! I knocked myself over. Oh, real bad. Ow. For fuck's sakes. Whew. My teeth like even like snapped together. Yes, Raven. Okay. So in here, this is not so bad inside. It doesn't look as curved. I see the plywood here split it apart at the joint. It's fine here, but it opened there. So it's about the same at this joint. Yeah. So did this try to split? It tried to split. I put the string line and I can see that really all the posts have been shifted inward. I did some research, figured out the problem with the truck yesterday. We experienced the wobble of death. That was the second time I was experiencing that in the last week or so. And I figured out that this shock kind of thing there, now I know it's called the steering dampener. I have to disconnect that and put the new one I just bought on eBay. And the reason I know it's gone is because of all the oil has leaked out of it. This looks fine to my uninitiated eye, but that I know for sure, and it's 2 screws, 2 on 2. So I will do it myself. Right, so I'm done that bracing here. I need to attach that side of the bracing. There's a few there I need to attach. There's one joist I need to replace. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. What divine did. Alright, so this is how I start the day. So I'm looking at it now from the outside. So I got the floorboard. And the red line, the string is where I want it. So when it's straight, I'm gonna set it up and nail it down or screw it down to keep the door from coming in. So right here I'll put something and then build the doors. It's pretty good in here. This looks good too. And this is the okay. And the pond right next to it, that's pretty nice. That's still quite bent. But here I think it didn't move. So if you look at this board, you can see how bent it is. So that means there's a lot of pressure on it. This one very little. This one quite a bit. The bottom one there's. So this morning I finished driving all the rebar, so the whole perimeter is done. Now I'm testing a different way of laying the fence to use less wood and be as efficient. So here we go. Oh, I got distracted because the saw wasn't working, so the banging trick didn't work anymore. So I decided I had to open it again and investigate. So I opened it. I found there was a cable that was cut off completely. So I knew that was the problem. Not what I thought at first. So I soldered that cable and it's working. A little bit of an insane project, but it's gotta be done. Yes, the east gate. Alright, so this is the first, but I'm gonna do better on the next one. You check this out. With the electric fence in front, he's not gonna go through this. That's my little fence to stop Willow. It's gonna work. So yeah, I like that. And I might be able to make it to the corner today. Little by little. It'll take a few days. If I don't have to mill. If I have to mill, it'll take more. It's so humid, so the fence is taking shape. I don't know if I'll have enough wood, but I sure hope I do. And then the electric fence right front. All right, now time to go inside, mend my I've got many little aches and bruises and blisters today. Let's go mend that. All right, the start of another day. I must be in paradise. There's no mosquitoes. Oh no, I got stung yesterday twice. Anyway, so it might rain later on. It's very overcast. There's still some smoke in the air. Very windy. So I'm going to lay out my material along the fence today. I didn't go very far, just about behind the hammock there. But I have a bunch left, not much, and I'm gonna use it behind the pond. The next step will be milling. Really what I need to mill is my long boards at 3/4 to go from here to the main gate. I started my first log. That's an 8x8 cant. I'll get 4 posts out of 13 in one lug. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm very stoked. It's almost 2, but I did 14 4x4s in 3 lugs. All right, it's wet. Good boy, Willow. He wanted to get out. First time he gets out of the house today. Yes. He doesn't want to get dirty. Okay. Oh, maybe he's gonna drink. No, eat something. Okay. Just a sec. He wants to go back in the house. You wanna go in the house, eh? Okay. You don't need to poo? Huh? Okay, now Miley, you stay outside. Willow, you can go inside. I'm staying outside. Miley, come on. The generator is on. We just turned it on. Because we're not making any electricity. Divine was the one who had sold the most amongst her peers from the sales team. So she's doing pretty good. And she's so busy. And she's in a meeting again, and but She doesn't have time to do the meeting because she's booking. All right, so I did a lot more than I thought today already. I'm so happy about that. That was one tree, the one that's 16 feet 2 inches, and so many boards. Pretty sure I've got enough to complete that section. So it looks like I'm gonna be milling again tomorrow, and after that for sure I'll have all the wood I need for the fence. So now we're going to inspect the greenhouse. Let's see. Hopefully it didn't move since we adjusted it, but that remains to be seen. It might have moved a little bit, but not much. Let's go see this one, and then this is a temporary post if something should break. How are the maggots?
The maggots are multiplying.
Oh yeah? Are they falling off?
There's not a lot of flies today.
And now you can see the chicken lady in her element. Hi, divine chicken lady.
Close to you.
What are you doing, Bun? How are you gonna get... Yes. Come here. You can go through the fence here. Come on. He got distracted. Come on. You don't... He's up there. What are you doing?
Come on.
Are you gonna jump on me? Yes, it looks like that.
Come on, bud. Come on. Hold on to this.
You have to grab him. Okay, maybe I grab him. You hold this. And this. It's filming. Okay, then. Come on. Alright, go. Go with your mom. Alright. Let's go get Willow and go in the house.